talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches, and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
And once that target's on your back, it's hard to shake it off.
The former hero returns with a whole new attitude.
The following contest is a
We are underway. This is a tables match. You win when you put your opponent through a table. Hashtag tables match. Hold on, interesting. Oh, maybe not. But come on, was that really called for?
Perhaps not, and I think it might have only fueled the fire here. Dunn is out of the way. These two are short like little scouted they are.
Getting placed in the corner here.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, and followed by a bulldog headlock.
Gets out of dodge. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Oof, running.
Nikki crosses here to unleash her signature brand of chaos.
And she's not wasting any time as she hits the ring like a woman possessed.
And saw what was coming there. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
What's he open to find down there?
He's grabbed the steel chair, only a matter of time before he uses it.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Damage is starting to take its toll on him. Pete Dunne is getting dismantled.
You're gonna wonder, what does this do to Pete Dunne's confidence?
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Tossed back into the ring.
Flattened. Pete Dunne's on Dream Street.
To stomp in every single part of his body. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys.
Moving into the ring. And he's going all out, not holding back now.
This is a flow state you don't want to fall victim to.
Oh, tossed to ringside.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Colliding with the announce table.
Amazing awareness by Dunne.
But wait, look at this determination to get out of this, to create separation.
Range down an elbow in retaliation. Jumping planted into the steps.
That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
There's an eerie feeling in the building, but maybe that's just me.
How am I supposed to move past the Wyatts with that match? Next.
It's a man who continues to show us his skill and his darker side.
The following contest is an extreme...
There's the bell, and chaos is near as this Extreme Rules match is underway.
So much damage and destruction in Extreme Rules. There's really no telling how far these competitors are willing to push the limits of the human body.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Oh, that shot. You know what I'm going to say. Can you dig it?
Taking...
Wait a minute.
The Wyatt 6 torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype. It's Eric Rowan.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Shutting them down before anything happens.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Eric is losing. Adios.
There's no coming back after that maneuver.
Shining Wizard. Sonic DDT. Counters to gain the advantage. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
And if this crowd knew any better, they'd be giving him a thunderous ovation right now.
Into the ring again now. Devastating kick. Frazier is now under pressure.
Any attempts of offense from Nathan are being sapped. Got out of the way of that one. Paying it back with their own counter.
He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
He found his opening. Now he's got to use it. Landing hard on that ladder from the top.
Oh, laid out.
This can't be good for either of them.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Oh, caught by the back elbow.
We're getting an up-close view of this bout now.
Uh-oh. And Nathan got bottled up there.
Shining Wizard!
Oh, boy. Clearing up our announce desk.
Oh, nothing good is going to come out of this. We need to head for higher, safer ground right now. Dragging his opponent off onto the announce desk. No. Forget the announce table being broken. I think we've got some bones being broken. Despite all the punishment they've taken, these men are not giving up any ground.
Still going, still ready for more, and so is this crowd.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Nathan is undergoing a thrashing.
Alarm must be going off in Fraser's head now.
This place is going insane.
Ground beneath my feet is shaking.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Followed by a bulldog headlock.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
You have to question his sanity swinging that shovel around like that. Turned it around with a reversal.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being... Adios. Can that finish Nathan? The life left in Nathan might be out. Lights out. That's one hell of an exclamation mark.
Man, that has got to feel good. Sweet, sweet victory.
Here's your winner.
You want to act as if the Wyatt Six aren't bothering you? Well, here's your chance.
I feel like you're not listening. Let's...
He's not the man we remember, but the architect.
The fists are flying and this crowd is hot.
Starting things off with a good old dummy block certainly set the tone here. Wait a minute.
The Wyatt Six torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype! It's Eric Rowan!
Oh, one step ahead there.
Running right into an attack. Not going to let him interfere.
That gets reversed on Reed.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh, he
he saw it coming.
Lethal kick.
Reed is getting picked apart right now.
Reed has got to find a way to defend himself.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Boom! Strong kick. Bronson rising to his possible demise.
Flattened. Bronson's in a terrible predicament.
Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
Say what you want about the shift in attitude. This version of the Archetype gets results.
Yeah, but let's see how many bridges he's willing to burn before it catches up to him. If it ever...
Do you need something, Truth?
I'd like not to be smacked by a shovel. I probably didn't make that clear last time.
I'm a little preoccupied with other business to waste my time on you.
That's good to hear. Wait a second. Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to me and Rashiki and Jamie Uso, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not a...
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a man's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Tonga Loa has his work cut out for him tonight.
with a bizarre Joe Gacy.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this man? Gacy and the rest of these freaks deserve everything he gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the archetype's business for weeks. It's about time they face some consequences.
Adios. Joe Gacy with the cause for a win. My God! Did you hear that chair shot? The Wyatt Six have been going after the archetype for weeks, and now he's out for revenge.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Ooh.
Got that full Nelson locked in. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Look at the shrimp.
And reversing out, and a shot to the back of the neck.
Perfect Falcon Arrow.
Joe is now under heavy pressure.
Gacy is having trouble getting his bearings.
The referee was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Out of nowhere. RKO!
Joe Gacy's eyes look glazed over. Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous.
Crossface. Crossface.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Gacy looking evasive.
Breaker after the float over. That was pretty. And his constant attack has him floundering.
This means he's cracked the code to his opponent.
That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
And that's all she wrote.
The archetype just told the Wyatts.
Uncle Howdy! I'd say we can call you the Wyatt Five now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Joe Gacy isn't one of them. If he wasn't knocked out cold right now, he'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke, or your mirrors, or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I expose you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. You're lured away by the siren song of Hollywood fame. But pride comes before the fall. When you fail, the truth stares back at you in the mirror.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The Archetype called out Uncle Howdy tonight. Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog caught in the car. Man has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the Archetype. If Uncle Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over.
Got out and has now cinched in the hammerlock. And able to get out of that and apply a chinlock.
Oof, driving the knee to the spine.
Spinning kick to the gut. Northern Lights.
Quick evasion from there.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face.
Uncle Howdy cannot avoid this.
Oh, God. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
One step ahead there.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. When the Archetype turned his back on the WWE Universe and embraced the darkness, he found the Wyatt Six waiting for him and now has to overcome Uncle Howdy. Hammerlock coming up. Brought down with a DDT. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Ducks out of harm's way.
A flat-out power into the scoop slam. Howdy's attack gets reversed.
Goes into the corner.
Oh, and a clothesline after the knee to the face.
Devastating elbow strike.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
We know what's racing through his mind. Check out the springboard. Oh, clothesline.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
3 big knees to the hamstring.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Uncle Howdy got out of the way.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. So much damage has already been done.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Ooh. Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
Uncle Howdy has to weather a storm here.
Bam! Suplex. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Uncle Howdy is on the fringes here. Could be disastrous for...
Flattened. Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the...
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of himself.
That's Hector Flores. That's the archetype's former partner.
Look out! Sister Abigail!
Not again. Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think that this is the last the archetype has seen of his former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, archetype. It was you who delivered our new brother to us. Tonight, Hector Flores has been reborn. Because now he wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading his wings, letting his shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of his career, only to cast him aside with barely a word? You had to know he'd go looking for another mentor.
Hector Flores was a parasite, stealing glory while I did all the work. He wasn't worth my time. But now, he and the Wyatts are costing me matches, and I want you to do something about it!
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that. If you want an excuse to run away from Hector and the Wyatts for a shot at Braun Breaker, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay, try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble, and the hell with the Wyatt Six. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in a long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Braun will get his sooner or later. The Wyatts and Hector are just a speed bump.
A speed bump or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the archetype is tucking his tail between his legs and running away from his problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just, Strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman guy because you don't have the balls.
Tell me that after the next time I face Braun. Hector?
I knew you'd come.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I am not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody, when you were nothing. I gave you a hand up, and this is how you repay me?
After Braun buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is a guy standing by himself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts. And Hector. They're coming after me, and they...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Hector. This is about you. You went after Jay's dad, man. With a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Braun. That match? That humiliation? I can't get it out of my head. It eats, and it eats, and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Braun looking down at me. So I went down into the dark. Just like Uncle Howdy said. Now, it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am. That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Braun, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like, despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering...
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't... Be good?
Sir, yeah.
Here comes a man who has sent a message to every authority figure in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype!
The Archetype look like a man who is losing it.
Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California,
This version of the Archetype does not wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win. And that makes him dangerous.
You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Pierce might be the one he can't come back to.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Followed by a bulldog headlock.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, brought down with the bulldog.
Boom! Oh, what a kick. Looking like the action is a little more than Knight had bargained for.
Getting a bit... Serves him right for running his mouth.
One step ahead of Knight there. Strong kick. And now Knight is getting beaten down.
This can't be how Knight envisioned this fight going.
Boom. Former Archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh would definitely leave a welt.
Well, this is a rather eccentric weight.
Not sure what he's thinking. Well, good. The official saw that happen. Foreign object used.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized. I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you...
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without...
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania.
Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
What's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him.
I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended!
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back. but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice. Your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldous already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this. I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO? That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
Cutter flattened. Fighting in the parking lot. Concrete and catastrophe everywhere.
No one expected a suspended superstar to show up, especially... Cutter flattened. And just unloading that stop sign.
Rocked with the cone. Treating this parking lot like it's a boxing ring. The asphalt is like the mat. This is crazy, man. Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey. Oh!
And an elbow. Caught with the elbow.
I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't think they'd turn this into a parking lot brawl.
I don't see them getting up after.
there you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes. If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay.
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe...
Connor flattened.
Rollins' NXT homecoming has turned into a nightmare, thanks to the suspended Archetype. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Oh, my. Sent crashing through the window. No!
Shards of glass go flying everywhere.
Oh,
and oof, driven into...
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth. That the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage. You made your mess.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck.
The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taking out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what the suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default? He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
Oh, it's coming! Through the table! Orton's been the predator. And now it looks like they're... This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Braun Breaker, is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the Wise Man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania. Mania.
Ron Breakker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for. Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow.
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning, and what did all...
Sent me...
Yeah.
Better than... You tried to break me once.
We've all... You try to expect us, then go tell... While you...
Just because you...
I can beat me.
How about I...
Hey...
If you're really calling the shots, prove it. Tell Heyman...
Paul won't like it. But I don't need...
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying.
Jealous?
You're going. Oh, it is.
No.
No. Anyway.
Here to wish me luck?
We both know as a...
You...
Well, you guys don't will it?
No,
well,
just...
The following is scheduled for one fall.
And now we welcome a man who might not...
Introducing the...
Not going to be any question about...
For the first time in well over a year, Braun Breaker stands in the ring without Paul Heyman at ringside, determined to prove he can handle this match without him.
And that is where the former Archetype is dangerous. He's managed to turn Breaker's pride into a weapon.
I respect Braun for taking that stand, but in this kind of fight, pride can cost you everything.
Locks up.
What a counter!
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee. Uh-oh.
Braun fires back.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Ouch.
Got him where he wants him. Up and
Falcon Arrow.
Northern Lights. Power from the suplex. And it's Breaker himself being the one flattened there.
No need to raise alarm, though. He's got plenty left.
Not where he wants to be right now.
second. That's Paul Heyman, and he's heading to the ring.
You can throw him out, write the rules, post the signs, but Heyman always finds a way back in.
And he had Braun's number there. Hooked up and boom! Backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
Look out!
Suicide dive.
Just blown through the air.
An expert use of the ropes there. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
DDT. Also, looks like Braun is busted open now.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Mongolian chop.
Battling right in front of us now.
We might need to clear out of here.
Heyman can't find it.
The challenger is not holding back.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Please, listen to me.
Get up. Let's do this.
Yes.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that and side with Heyman?
He's not forgetting. Those are the reasons he's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yeah, we teamed up. Have you been...
In Saudi Arabia? But you should know, Paul Heyman has been known to play mind games, and those are my third least favorite type of games. Right after...
I imagine...
You know what? And after... I mean, there's...
After finally winning the title and getting Heyman on my side...
That's a good question.